I often end up starting a room based on something that I've fallen in love with. Somehow I'll walk into a house and the house will speak to me. There's something that I've seen in my travels and I know that that thing is going to be the foundation. So in this living room, that thing was this rug that comes from a company called Alfie in Brooklyn. It is a little bit mid-century in its geometrics, and then it's also kind of Indian to me. The Indian softens the mid-century, so that's what made it a great jumping off point. We were working with the client's existing furniture and we had some really wicked stuff. Her grandfather's old turntable, which we had refurbished, and the other pieces that we were working with were pieces that they had bought already. And they were very mid-century, which it's not always my favorite thing because it can read kind of hard and a little bit Mad Men-y and kind of shticky in a weird way. And I needed to soften all of those pieces somehow. Part of what did it was the rug. Part of what did it was the cane front on the record player. And then we upholstered those pieces in some softer, lighter fabrics and brought in some more modern, bolder, present day patterns and materials. When you're working with a little bit of a theme, you want to bring in almost the opposite of it so that you don't go too far in one direction. So in this case, we brought in this really crisp white on the walls, and that just freshens it all up. White just makes everything else sing. The shell of this house is this amazing Victorian, and the bones were just ridiculous. The ceilings soar forever. There's crown molding and baseboard that will knock your socks off. So I was really working with this amazing infrastructure. And then really, we just had to fill it with beautiful things, and that's a pretty good job to have. The easiest thing to do in this room would have been to put built-ins flanking the fireplace, and everybody would have been thrilled with it. But in this case, I just wanted to go with something totally different. We ended up using these boxes from Design Within Reach called Muto boxes. You can configure them any way you want, and they made the perfect spot for us to house our records. For some of these pieces, like the dining room chairs, they had so much old character that there was no question in my mind that we were going to use these pieces, and I think that that brings so much warmth and life to the space. This is a family space. The kids are here. Nothing can be precious. I feel like it's so laid back and it's still a really good grown-up entertaining spot, and I'm thrilled that we were able to achieve that balance because it's a really tricky one.